A single line on my credit card statement, a $300 charge at a luxury hotel I'd never visited, unraveled the hidden life my wife had woven behind my back, turning our shared dreams into a silent scream of betrayal. I caught my cheating wife when my credit card statement showed her secret life. I sat at our dining table in Chicago, the hum of the city filtering through the windows as I reviewed our monthly finances. As a freelance writer, I handled the bills, trusting my wife, Nadia, a corporate event planner, to manage her expenses. But that evening, a charge caught my eye. $300 at the Langham Hotel, dated 2 weeks ago. We hadn't stayed there. Our last trip was a budget getaway to a cabin. My pulse quickened as I scrolled further, finding more anomalies. A $150 dinner at an upscale restaurant, a $200 jewelry purchase, and a $90 spa booking, all in the last month. Nadia's explanations of work events and client gifts didn't add up. Something was wrong. I confronted her that night, spreading the statement across the table like a map to her secrets. "Nadia, what's this?" I asked, pointing to the Langham charge. Her face flushed, her usual composure cracking. She stammered, then confessed. The hotel was where she'd met Daniel, a colleague she'd been seeing for 3 months. The dinners, jewelry, and spa were for him, paid with our joint card, hidden under vague labels. She'd been living a double life, escaping our modest life for lavish dates, all while I wrote late into the night to keep us afloat. The revelation gutted me. Nadia sobbed, claiming she'd felt trapped by our routine, that Daniel offered excitement she craved. But the betrayal wasn't just emotional. It was financial, a theft of our shared trust. I moved to the guest room, my mind a storm of anger and hurt. Over the next days, I canceled the card, froze our accounts, and consulted a lawyer. Nadia pleaded, promising to end it, but the damage was deep. I took long walks along Lake Michigan, the water mirroring my turmoil, wondering how to tell our friends, how to face Mia, our 4-year-old daughter. Weeks passed, and I focused on Mia, her giggles a lifeline amid the chaos. Nadia moved out, renting a small apartment, but she stayed involved with Mia's daycare drop-offs. One evening, as I reviewed old photos, Nadia and me laughing at our wedding, Mia's first steps, I felt a shift. The credit card betrayal had exposed her secret, but it also forced me to see my own neglect, my focus on work over us. I wasn't blameless. I called Nadia, not to reconcile, but to understand. We met at a quiet cafe, her eyes weary but honest, admitting her mistakes and her longing to repair what she could. As autumn leaves drifted outside the cafe window, I held Mia's hand, watching Nadia across the table. The credit card statement had shattered our marriage, but it also lit a path to something raw and real. I didn't forgive her fully that day, but I agreed to family therapy for Mia's sake and for the man I wanted to become. Stronger, wiser, open to healing. The wind carried the leaves away, and with them, some of my pain, leaving a fragile hope that love, even broken, could find a way to mend.